নমস্কার, আমি সায়নী আবারও হাজির হয়ে গেছি দৈনিক রিবেলের একটা নতুন পর্ব নিয়ে। আজকের পর্বে আপনাদেরকে স্বাগত জানিয়ে শুরু করব। তার আগে দেখে নিই আজকের হেডলাইন্স ফুটবল এক নজরে। জিতলো হাওড়া, জিতেই চলেছে ইস্ট বেঙ্গল। সাংবাদিক সম্মেলনে দুই কোচ, আবারও লড়ে হার শ্রীভূমির। কন্যাশ্রী কাপে জয় ইনভেনশনের। চলে আসি বিস্তারিত খবরে। ঘরের মাঠে জিতলো হাওড়া হুগলি ওয়ারিয়র্স। আজ বিএসএল এ হাওড়া স্টেডিয়ামে তারা ৩-০ গোলে হারালো কোপা টাইগার্স বীরভূমকে। লক্ষ্য খেতাব ধরে রাখা, সেই লক্ষ্যে টানা জয়ের রাস্তায় ইস্ট বেঙ্গল। আজ কল্যাণী স্টেডিয়ামে আইডব্লিউএল এ তারা ৩-০ গোলে হারালো গোকুলাম এফসি কে। গোল করেন ফজিলা ইকবাপুট, রেস্টি নাঞ্জারি ও সুলঞ্জনা রাউল।
Three times IWL champion, the Gokulam Kerala FC are taking on the current champions, the East Bengal FC, and this was match number 26, live from the Kalyani Stadium. And whenever the champions meet, the swords are crossed, and of course, you can expect a lot of fireworks. Going with the 4-1 formation, this Gokulam Kerala coach Raman Vijayan had deployed Dalima Chibba, the most experienced, as a defensive screen in front of the back four. And leading the line, the lone man up was Jyoti Chauhan. And East Bengal on the other end, going with a 3-4-3 formation, the preferred one by Anthony Andrews. And what a great player leading the line, Fazila Ikwaput, the Ugandan. And not being in the starting 11 is Soma Gugulat. And Sangeeta Basfor is always starting and coming off the bench. In the white were the East Bengal, and in true great form, and Fazila came very close to scoring. And this was little howler from Shreya. Missed opportunity. East Bengal kept on pressing, and so much of offensive overload. And what a great turn in Fazila. Forced a save from Shreya Huda. And this was a header from Ashtam. Ashalata came in as a substitute. Fazila failed to keep that down. And this was Opoko attempting a long range of the right footer, not landing in the right area. And this was the moment, Ashtam setting up. And what a great delivery, quality from Ashalata Devi. And Ashtam assist with Fazila would always punish if you leave her unmarked in the penalty area. And this was some response from Gokulam Kerala. They tried to keep on and attacking, but East Bengal always found ways. And there was only one goal in the first half, that Fazila goal coming in 35th minute. But end of it, East Bengal, with change of end, the template didn't change. They were always pressing very hard. And Resti Nanziri got the second one. A little howler once again. And just look at that. Shreya Huda couldn't collect it cleanly, and that rolled over into the goal line. And they kept pressing East Bengal time and again. And that header from Sulanjana Raul, once again, absolute butterfingers. And Huda, could you believe it? Near to goodness. That went in. And that was the third goal for East Bengal. And some reaction here from Jyoti Chauhan on the turn. But Panthoy Chanu was always very, very safe. And this was one moment where Fazila could have doubled her lead. Could have got the name on the score sheet again. And that again was curled in, palmed away, and preventing any further damage. So what a great performance by the Moshal girls at Kalyani. They beat the 3 times Indian Women's League champion Gokulam Kerala by 3 goals to nil. Fazila scoring the first half, 35th minute. Resti Nanzeri and Sulanjana Raul in the second half. And it was a perfect 6-on-6, winning 6 games on the trot were East Bengal FC, and with 18 points, topping the points table.
ম্যাচ শেষে সাংবাদিক সম্মেলনে কি বললেন দুই কোচ, চলুন শুনে নিই।
Want a game time, but some players get very impatient about it and they don't believe or they don't understand the process. I hope that she understands and she realizes this, and whenever she makes decisions or influenced by others, she thinks she speaks to people who she actually believes. I know her from a long period of time. She's just not with East Bengal. She was also there with me in Gokulam before, so I know her pretty well. And for me, if she wants to have game time more, I don't mind anybody stopping in for that matter. But we want people who would really want to work hard, and we want people who understand what we want on that given day.
In this hearing, IWL, a huge difference between East Bengal and other teams is seen. So, what's the reason behind this? What's your take?
We really work hard, and we really work as a team, and that is visible on the pitch. Every player is dying to give their best. Every player is defending together. Every player is attacking together, and we understand more than anybody, even players wants to win, and that is coming collectively. And we are really working hard to get 3 points. And it's not easy for the players, like I mentioned, playing every second day game with all the sore today. Resti was not even well. She had too much of pain, but not even once she complained. But you see, she played for 90 minutes. Yeah. So I'm proud of what we are doing. I'm proud of all these girls. Without them, I don't think we would have come so far, because they really work hard on the pitch, and that's visible on the pitch. So if people say that, yeah, obviously we are the better side or this or that, but we really work hard to get what we want.
We started with a plan, but we considered goal in the end of the first half. But the East Bengal is a strong side, but we came up with the plan. But the goal which we have considered put us down. So second half also we tried, but the goals all the goals which we have considered was not was expected. But anyway, the East Bengal played well. They are very strong side in every area. We were prepared, and but we didn't expect that we lost by 3-0.
Coach, is it emotional game for you, because you have a connection with East Bengal past? So
Yeah, but once you have become professional, the emotions will keep away. But I know that East Bengal is very close to my heart. That when you come to a business, you have to behave as a professional. But this year we all know that East Bengal made a very good side, and they have performed well continuously. We'll see the next phase how we can come back.
Coach, Jyoti Chauhan joined your team. So how she cook up your team, and what's your take on her?
Yeah, she's just signed for a day before, and couldn't have much time to make her to understand. But whatever she does today, she gave her best. I think the second phase we can bring her in a good shape. I believe.
Okay, sir, can we talk about Indian football? So,
At present, Indian football, everyone knows that there was some difficulties, but all other difficult things are gone. now everything I think settled. The ISL and I League is going to happen. It's a good news, and we have to take it in a positive way, and we have to move forward. We cannot just talking about what are the negatives. I think it's good for the clubs as well as for the players. Definitely looking forward that successfully they can organize this competition and give more people inside, and more sponsor can come and support us. Yeah.
So which team you think could
লড়াই করে হার শ্রীভূমির। আজ আইডব্লিউএল এ তারা নিতা ফুটবল একাডেমির বিরুদ্ধে 2-3 গোলে হেরে গেল।
Hello everyone, we welcome you all to the highlights of match number 25 of the Indian Women's League, Nita Football Academy locking horns with Shribhumi Football Club. Well, it was another mind-blowing encounter, and what a way these two teams closed out their first phase of IWL. A quick look at the starting 11, of course, Susanna Konadu, Pyari Khaka, Jashoda Munda, Julie Kishan. Lot of experience blended well with Cindy Remruat Pui Colney and Matilda Kwao. Two young players and yet two brilliant players. And at the other end, of course, Shribhumi Football Club, they were ready as well. They had the necessary firepower, of course, Soibisana Chano, Rimpa Halda, Ranju Tamang, Dangmei Grace, Karishma Shirvoikar, Moshami Murmu. So pretty experienced names out there. Mamta, Kamala Devi as well. And Sujata Kar, she knew that she had to throw out her best in the mix. Both the teams they started off on expected notes of pre-match rituals, the friendship, the extended hands of warmth and greetings. And it all started on a fine note. Early movements, good attack brewing from the left, but then couldn't really get the cross right. Yumnam Kamala Devi with some excellent show of footballing finesse. And then a fine layoff to the right. Should have been better. Anju Tamang failing to make the most of it. Rimpa Haldar looked menacing from the right initially. And then a couple of fine runs from Jashoda Munda. A wonderful layoff, wonderful 1-2 play. But then the shot going straight at Mona Lisa Devi. Another lovely cross towards the far side, but a bit too far away for Pyari Khaka. She couldn't get the ball under control. Again, another incredible move, but the shot should have been better, straight into the gloves of Advija Sarkel. And then Anju Tamang with a screaming shot, rattling the woodwork, and the ball falling back. Neha with an impressive run, and Neha with an impressive outing throughout the game today. Then came the corner, the opening goal, right from this corner. An unfortunate own goal from Karishma Shirvoikar allowed Nita Football Academy to take the lead. And then it could have been 2-0 as well had it not been for the razor-sharp reflexes of Mona Lisa Devi. And Mona Lisa, she was impressive throughout the game. She did what she could. And then came the equalizer. Advija Sarkel miles out of that goal and almost laying it off into the stride of her opposition. Anju Tamang making no mistake from range. She was locked and loaded and pulled the trigger just in time as the net rattled with brilliance. But that being said, the second half started with Shribhumi Football Club actually making the ripples for all the right reasons. There was a lovely ball set forth and a good chance as well. Anju Tamang going with the left foot, but that was wonderfully captured as well. And then a phenomenal free kick missing the net by Whiskers. That was the free kick from which the second goal for Nita Football Academy arrived. Jashoda Munda with the free kick, confusion in the box, the ball fell at the feet of Pyari Khaka, and Pyari Khaka, someone so adept, so prolific, so proficient at scoring goals, made no mistake. And then another lovely chance, the ball was curling menacingly, viciously. Another incredible effort from range. And then the equalizer once again for Shribhumi Football Club. A wonderful crossfield ball and Karishma Shirvoikar redeeming herself, atoning for that earlier own goal of hers, got a brilliant first touch, and that is where the ball went into the net. The fist pumps, the exhilarations on display. However, Nita Football Academy, they simply didn't want to stop. They kept on coming. Neha had a lovely chance but could only blast it over. But this was followed by that all-important move, the move that changed the game once again. A picture-perfect cross right onto the noggin of Pyari Khakha, and Pyari Khakha, the predator that she is, made no mistake. Headed the ball home from point-blank range, rattling the deadlock once again, propelling them into the driver's seat. And then a chance to try and get a hat-trick went blazing. That's how things came to an end in this particular fixture. And with this, the final scoreline, Nita Football Academy 3, Shribhumi Football Club 2. Thank you everyone for joining in.
কন্যাশ্রী কাপ প্রিমিয়ার বিতে জিতলো দেবাঞ্জন SGA ইনভেনশন FCC। HB ব্লক মাঠে তারা ইউথ ফুটবলার্সকে 2-0 গোলে হারায়। আগামীকালের খেলা BSL দুপুর 1টা কাঞ্চনজঙ্ঘা স্টেডিয়াম, নর্থ বেঙ্গল ইউনাইটেড FC বনাম FC মেদিনীপুর। কন্যাশ্রী কাপ প্রিমিয়ার বি কল্যাণী ব্লক এ মাঠ, বিদ্যুৎ স্পোর্টিং ক্লাব বনাম জিবিপুর WFA। কাকিনাড়া মাঠ, ভাঙ্গর SWF বনাম মানিক ফুটবল CC। উলুবেড়িয়া স্টেডিয়াম, হাওড়া উদ্যোগী বনাম মতুয়া ফুটবল ফাউন্ডেশন। সব ম্যাচ শুরু দুপুর 1টায়। এখন সময় ফুটবল কুইজ মগজাস্ত্রে। চলুন তাহলে প্রথমেই দেখিনি গতকালের প্রশ্নের সঠিক উত্তর। গতকালের প্রশ্নের সঠিক উত্তর হলো টুলু। এই প্রশ্নের সঠিক উত্তর দিয়েছেন ফেসবুক পেজে পঞ্চানন দত্ত ও ইউটিউবে আক্তার হোসেন। আপনাদেরকে অসংখ্য ধন্যবাদ। চলে আসি আজকের প্রশ্নে। গত শতকের 8-এর দশকে অসম থেকে কলকাতা ময়দানে এসেছিলেন এক ফুটবলার, যিনি কলকাতা লিগে 2বার সর্বোচ্চ গোলদাতা হয়েছিলেন। অসমের এই ফুটবলারটির নাম কি? আপনারা কি বলতে পারবেন? যদি পারেন আপনারা দেরি করবেন না, ঝটপট লিখে ফেলবেন কমেন্টের মাধ্যমে। আজকের ভিডিওটি যদি আপনাদের ভালো লেগে থাকে তাহলে কিন্তু অনেক শেয়ার করে দেবেন এবং আমাদের ফেসবুক পেজটিকে ফলো করে দেবেন। বাংলা ফুটবল এরকম আরো খবর জানার জন্য আমাদের ইউটিউব চ্যানেলটিকে সাবস্ক্রাইব করে বেল আইকনটি প্রেস করে দেবেন। আজকের মতো আমি এখানেই বিদায় নিচ্ছি। আবার আপনাদের সঙ্গে দেখা হবে আগামীকাল একটা নতুন পর্ব নিয়ে। শুভরাত্রি।